Hello and welcome, Eagle fans from all over. Whether you're around the country or from around the world, watching on a mobile device or even watching in the comfort of your own home, I want to welcome you officially to the nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. In today's matchup, the Pensacola Christian College Eagles volleyball team will be facing off against the Eagles from Trinity Baptist. The Eagles from Jacksonville, Florida, currently hold a 1-11 record, standing at the bottom of the South region. Carlin Pointer currently leads her team this year with 80 kills for this season. Meanwhile, the Eagles are seeking a win tonight after winning 3-0 against Welch College. Tonight also we're going to be honoring senior libero Brooke McLeod, as tonight is her senior night. Plenty of action awaits tonight for this eventful matchup. But before we go ahead and kick things off, let's go ahead and allow the viewers at home to get a chance to meet our Pensacola Christian College Eagles volleyball team for the last time this year.
You only have one life. What are you going to do with it? This is a place where you can be empowered to fulfill God's calling and pursue your passion.
I had told my pastor before coming here, I was like, I don't really like school, but now on my third year, learning is so much fun.
Incrementally, we're ready to do more, we're ready to face more, and to say, this may not be the easiest thing I've ever done, but it's the most rewarding thing I've ever done.
Teaching is communicating facts, but the bottom line for me with teaching is connecting the material so the students not only know it, but appreciate it and also know how to use it.
We have great faculty and they honestly inspire me.
They'll constantly tell you, if you need something, come talk to me. You can have a really good teacher-student relationship. And that's one of the reasons why I chose PCC, is to have faculty that love God to help me further my spiritual walk with Christ.
Faculty are saying it's going to take hard work and dedication to be the best at whatever you're doing for God's glory. Everything that I see here is Christ-centered.
Why is PCC here? It's to change lives and make them more like Christ.
They want students to make an impact on the world. I think their goal really is to change the world, and they do it one student at a time.
Want to get a head start in college? With Pensacola Christian College's online dual enrollment program, you can do just that. Open to juniors and seniors in Christian schools and Abeka Academy homeschoolers, dual enrollment students can take up to 6 online courses per year, all counting towards PCC college credit requirements. With 3 different options throughout the school year and summer and over 20 courses, choose to lighten your college load. And, depending on your major, finish college early. You will be able to fit courses around your schedule. A perfect way to complete many of your general college education courses before you graduate high school and step foot on campus. To learn more about getting a head start on your education today, Visit pcci.edu/dual enrollment.
Hello and welcome, Eagle fans from all over, whether you're around the country or from around the world, watching from the comfort of your own home or even watching on a mobile device. We are super excited and delighted to have you be a part of senior night tonight here in the Nest. Alvin Chapman alongside with faculty member and former volleyball player here in Pensacola Christian College, Carrie Orway. Carrie, how are you this afternoon?
Great, how are you?
Actually, why did I say afternoon? How are you this evening?
I'm really good, excited to watch some volleyball.
Exactly. It's a really special night here today in the Nest. Brooke McLeod is having her senior night today. Senior libero, who's also 5th in the nation in digs. In the previous matchup against Welch, recorded 16 digs in a win against Welch as well in 3 sets. Talk about her career here with the Pensacola Christian College Eagles.
You know, she's been able to play all 4 years, has been a key member on the team for all 4 years. You know, starting out, you know, as a defensive specialist and then moving into that position of the libero. She's always raised the level of competitiveness on the team from the very beginning. She's an athlete and she likes to compete and she likes to win, and we've seen her do that throughout her 4 years here.
Exactly, and I'm super excited for her. Definitely making a run for the libero on the first team all-region for volleyball for sure. But let's talk about another person who brings a lot of fiery energy for this volleyball team here today, Jade Halverson. In the previous matchup against Welch, recorded a career high 14 kills in that matchup, and I believe she had the highest hitting percentage as well, with 63% from the field. Talk about her effectiveness on the team and the energy she brings to this volleyball team.
You know, I mentioned that Brooke was a competitor and really raised that level. Jade is a true competitor as well, and we see that whenever she goes out and she gets one of those kills and it feels good. You can always see it when it feels good because she lets everyone else know that it felt good too. And one thing about volleyball being a team sport, you know, you build off of that with your teammates. When you see a teammate succeed like that, especially if you had a role in that play as well, it really just raises the level of the whole team.
Coach Oman, the 2020 South Region Coach of the Year, just surpassed her record last year, 9 and I believe 11. This year she's 10 and 15. What is she going to have to do tonight to win 11?
You know, I think tonight, if they just do what they know how to do, they should be able to go out and execute well and then come away from this with a win for their last home game.
Carrie, I'm not going to lie to you. We have a really great matchup in front of us. What are you most excited to see?
I'm really excited to see how the girls respond to this last match here of the season on their home court. That's always a special match. You know, you're tired at that point, but at this point you can see the end of the season in sight, and that always kind of revitalizes you a little bit.
You make a really good point, this being the last match in the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Ladies and gentlemen, we are super excited, Carrie and I, to be broadcasting this game for you all. But before we start anything and begin this senior night for the Eagles, let's go ahead and kick it over to Phil Hollingsworth for the pre-game ceremonies. See you soon.
Welcome to the Nest, the home of the Pensacola Christian College Eagles. Tonight's game is between the PCC Lady Eagles and Trinity Baptist College. The National Christian College Athletic Association is committed to the true spirit of competition and upholding the 4 core values of the game plan for life: love, integrity, faith, and excellence. We ask that each participant, official, and spectator join us in exhibiting these Christ-like characteristics and help create a positive environment in which to enjoy today's competition. At this time, please stand for prayer. Father, thank you for the game of volleyball. We ask that tonight you keep the athletes safe and help the officials as they make calls. In your Son's name we pray this. Amen. Please remain standing for the national anthem. Tonight's sports medicine coverage is provided by the Andrews Institute and Baptist Healthcare, the official sports medicine provider for Pensacola Christian College. Before announcing the starting lineups, we would like to recognize the graduating seniors on this Lady Eagles volleyball team. Mary Beth Geary. Mary Beth Geary has been a vital help to the Lady Eagles volleyball team as a manager. Mary Beth has set up and torn down volleyball nets for practices. She has shagged countless volleyballs and tossed them. She kept score, book, and practice stats. She's even done the laundry after practices and games. Mary Beth, you didn't have to do any of this, but you stepped in when help was needed. Thank you for the encouragement you have been to this team over the past few years. Thank you for the time that you volunteered to help us both in practices and in games. You will be missed. Brooke McLeod. Brooke McLeod joined the team in the fall of 2018. She was persistent in her goal of joining the Lady Eagles volleyball team. After a week of attending the PCC volleyball camp, she was placed on the team because of her skills and her game-focused intensity. And it hasn't stopped. In her senior season, she reached 1,000 career digs. She currently is 4th in digs in the NCCAA with over 469 on the season. She's a leader on and off the court through her encouragement and her drive for excellence in everything she does. The Lady Eagles volleyball team verse this season is Isaiah 40:31. This verse is also Brooke's life verse. She knows that our strength comes from him. She knows that with God we shall walk and not faint. Brooke, thank you for your dedication to the team these last 4 years. When you graduate this fall, you will truly be missed by your team and the entire Eagles family. Eagle fans, join me in recognizing your graduating seniors. And now, starting tonight for Trinity Baptist College, number 11, Brittany Fry. Number 12, Morgan Houghton. Number 14, Katie Gooden. Number 22, Gina Ingram. Number 28, Carlin Pointer. Number 32, Janice Foster. And number 99, Morgan Wells. Trinity is led by Coach Leah Bennett. And now, your Pensacola Christian College Lady Eagles. Starting tonight, number 1, a sophomore from Davison, Michigan, Hannah Doro. Number 4, a sophomore from Las Vegas, Nevada, Jade Halverson. Number 7, a junior from Port St. Lucie, Florida, Brittany Hunter. Number 8, a sophomore from St. Anne, Illinois, Allie McWirt. Number 12, a sophomore from Durham, North Carolina, Victoria Hamilton. Number 13, a sophomore from Valparaiso, Indiana, Haley Butcher. And number 18, your seniors from Simi Valley, California, Brooke McLeod. The Lady Eagles are led by Coach Kaylin Oman with assistant coach Supa Leota. And officiating for tonight's game are Helen Kelchner and Lori Lawley.
Thank you so much, Phil Hollingsworth, for the amazing senior ceremonies. But before we go ahead and get this game kicked off, Carrie, let's go ahead and quickly review the starting lineups of both teams. For the Eagles from Trinity Baptist, number 11, Brittany Fry. Number 12, Morgan Holton. Number 14, Katie Gooden. Number 22, Jenna Ingram. Number 28, Carlin Pointer. Number 32, Honesty Foster. And number 99, the libero, Morgan Wells. And for our Pensacola Christian College Eagles for the last time in the 2021 school year, number 1, Hannah Doro. Number 4, got her 14th and career high in kills, Jade Halverson. Number 7, Brittany Hunter, the team leader in kills. Number 8, Allie McGirt. Number 12, Victoria Hamilton. Number 13, Haley Butcher. And for the last time in her Eagles career, and also for the last time for the Eagles series as well, number 18, our libero, Brooke McLeod. I was about to say Brooklyn, but her name is Brooke McLeod. Carrie, the Eagles already got a very big win against Welch College in the beginning of the beginning of the afternoon. Actually, what are the Eagles going to have to do to secure a win tonight?
I think going out there, like I mentioned earlier, this should not be too bad of a matchup for the Eagles tonight. They should be able to go out and really, once they get comfortable and once they get into the swing of things, just even try to explore some of the offenses that they haven't been able to run and some of the tough matchups they've had recently. But I think just going back to the fundamentals, doing what they know how to do.
The senior will kick things off for the last game here in the Nest. Brooke McLeod sends one over. Ingram tries to send one. Butcher sets Hunter. She'll cross one over. Trinity Baptist is there. Here's Fry. McLeod with a beautiful dig. Here's McGirt, the off speed. And Trinity Baptist can't send that one back. Beautiful decision making by Allie McGirt, and the Eagles strike first. Brooke McLeod, she'll send another one over. Here's Fry, and Trinity Baptist gets on the board. The first one for Trinity Baptist here. Hannah Foster checked into the game. Back to serve, Katie Gooden, the middle blocker from Jacksonville, Florida. Butcher backs it to Hunter. She'll go upstairs. Trinity Baptist is there. Ingram sent one over. Halverson, she'll find the hardwood. Let's see that one again. Jade Halverson picking things off where she left it. 14 digs in her last contest against Welch College. She gets one again and will score for the Eagles. Sue Lee back for the serve. Sue Lee, 5 service aces, and she'll get another one. But 5 service aces against, I believe the name of the school, wow, it just slipped my mind, Welch College. And she also has a career high against Welch College as well with 11. Picks one up so far. Can she get another one? And she does! Sue Lee with 2 service aces in a row. Carrie, what do you like about Sue Lee's games? Did you guys kind of play the same position during your playing days?
Yeah, one thing that is great about Sue is that she comes in and she does bring such intensity with her serves. Being the leader in aces and having such success with that, that's a really good offensive tool to use.
Here's Foster. She'll send one over. McLeod is there. Butcher will set up McGirt. Can she get it? Yes, she does! Allie McGirt. She'll score for the Eagles. Sue Lee back again for the serve. Eagles have a 4-point lead as of early. Lee sent one opposite direction. Here's Hamilton. She had a fairly high hitting percentage in her last contest, 53%. Here's Hamilton again. She'll score. Victoria Hamilton, the sophomore from Durham, North Carolina. She'll score the 6 points for the Eagles. As now they're down 1. Sue Lee back again to score here. Here's Lee. Free ball for the Eagles. Miscommunication on the back line. And Carrie, it's like the Eagles weren't even expecting that ball to come back so quickly.
You know, that's one of the things that when you've had such success with your serves a few times in a row, you have to always be aware for that ball to come back over and be expecting it.
Ingram back for the serve. Short one, rather it is. Halverson, can she get one? She does! Jade Halverson picking up where she left off in her last match. She scores again for the Eagles. And here comes a number of substitutions. A routine substitution that we normally see for the Eagles when McGirt goes to the back row. Here comes Folker and Bethany Gamble. Folker, as a freshman, led the team in service aces and assists. Now in both categories, second on the team. Halverson again! Jade Halverson in the first set already with 3 kills. Let's see that one again. She finds the back of the territory for the Eagles. Here's Fry. Foster will send over an easy one. McLeod is there. Folker, Hamilton, off speed, doesn't work. Fry sets up number 8, Chloe Johnson, and Trinity Baptist will score. Back to serve here for Trinity Baptist, Maggie Berholzer, the junior from Jacksonville. Here's Folker. She'll send a quick one over. And the Eagles do score off of that quick play by the Eagles. Halverson back to score, and Halverson, now that I think about it, is a very versatile player, plays on both sides of the ball. And she'll get a service ace here. Halverson, 3 kills, 1 service ace. And Carrie, she's really developing into one of the better players here on this Eagles volleyball team.
Yeah, absolutely. We've seen her grow a lot, especially not only in her skills, but also her confidence and being able to execute those skills successfully.
Halverson with another service ace. Give her 2. 2 service aces and 3 kills early in the matchup. She'll go back again. Let's see if she can get 3. And she does! 3 kills, 3 service aces for number 4, the Las Vegas sophomore, Jade Halverson. And Trinity Baptist needs to call a timeout. Coach Bennett needs to talk things over, and we will as well. Welcome back, Eagles fans from all over. Jade Halverson back again for another serve. She has 3 service aces on the game so far, and Trinity Baptist does score. Halverson checks out the game. In comes senior Brooke McLeod. Back to serve here for Trinity Baptist, Morgan Wells. The libero from Homestead, Florida. McLeod at the back row. Easy one to recover. Here comes Pointer. That one doesn't work. Gamble will try one. And the libero digs that one out the mud. Miscue on the hit there for Trinity Baptist. The Eagles do score. Brittany Hunter prepares to check back into the game here for the Eagles. Hunter with now over 200 kills on her season. Doro there for the block, and the Eagles do convert off of that one, stretching their lead to double digits. Hamilton back for the serves. Hamilton, the sophomore from Durham, North Carolina. Back set to Gamble. What can she do with it? And she'll score. Bethany Gamble, the junior from Cleveland, Tennessee. Graduate of Tabernacle Christian School. Double hit by Trinity Baptist results to more points for the Eagles as they stretch this lead to 12. Hamilton back to serve. Wells sends one over. Here's Folker. Quick one to Doro. She'll go upstairs, and she comes back for the follow. Let's see that one again. Beautiful consistency by the sophomore from Michigan. Doesn't give up on the play. Finds the hardwood for the Eagles. Eagles lead by 13. Hamilton. Too strong of a serve. Carrie, doesn't seem like you like that one.
Well, any missed serve. But if you're going to try that, it's a good time to do it when you're up by 12 points.
Once 13, now 12. Back to serve here for Trinity Baptist. Number 12, Morgan Holton. Doro tries to go upstairs. That gets stuffed by number 22, Ingram. Great thought by Doro, but Ingram is there.
Yeah, it really was a great thought, and it was actually really good timing as well. She just happened to come into contact with that pretty formidable block on that one.
Folklore tries again to gamble off speed. Trinity Baptist is there. Quickly sent over. McLeod is there. Folklore again. Here comes Hunt. And Hunter will score.
You know, Alvin, we're seeing something that I mentioned before the game that I was hoping that we could see. One of the good things about playing a team when you can feel pretty confident about being successful in the game is that you have the opportunity to try some things that you might not be as comfortable with in a more competitive matchup. But already we've seen so many of our different hitters hitting, and that's one of the better things about playing a game like this.
Ingram sends one over. Allie changes up her positioning here. Trinity Baptist will send one over. Hamilton gets a hand on it. Hunter sends one. Wells sets up Ingram. Can she get it over? She does, but Butcher is there. Hunt goes upstairs off speed. Ingram hits it. No one's there to recover. Intended target, Katie Goodwin, but the Eagles do convert off of that one. Butcher back again for the serve. A near service ace. Ingram will wind back. She can't score. Actually, she does. Deflected off of the Eagles defender. Back to serve. Number 28, Pointer. Off speed by Hunter. She's late to the ball. Trinity Baptist does score here. Pointer will try again. The 5'8" outside hitter from Lake Butler, Florida. Off speed here. Butcher sets up Doro. She'll go upstairs. Pointer can't receive that one. The Eagles do score here. Now 5 points away from stealing this first set. Eagles with the possibility to keep the Trinity Baptist under double digits here. And Coach Bennett needs to call a timeout. As they step aside, we will as well. Welcome back, Eagle fans all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with Carrie Ordway, faculty member and former volleyball player here for Pensacola Christian College. And Carrie, take me back to your senior night here at Pensacola Christian College. What do you remember? What special moments were involved? Just tell the viewers at home that about some of the experiences that you get to have that Brooke McLeod can also experience as well.
Well, one thing about my senior night was that I was actually injured. So I did not get to play my senior night, and I actually did not. I was injured throughout my senior season. So unfortunately, I did not know that my last game on my home court was going to be my last game on my home court. As such, the positive side of that is that I definitely avoided any nerves that would come from being in that position. But seeing someone like McLeod, after having such a good and a long career here for the Eagles and playing pretty consistently throughout her 4 years here, it's really special to be able to end on a note like this, to be able to go out and play with your team and then, you know, have some closure to this part of your life, because once it's done, and she's had a lot of really good success that she can look back on and and remember fondly.
Yeah, and speaking of success, 4th in the nation, top 5 in digs for 2 back-to-back years in the nation, and also a 1,000th dig career score here for the Eagles. What a career she has had. Sue Lee gets the service ace after getting 3 service, she gets a service error after getting 3 aces in a row. Ingram back to serve. Eagles 4 points away from taking this first set. Ingram will send one over. That one's just too strong. Eagles will capitalize, now only needing 3 more points to take this first set. Kenzie Folker and Bethany Gamble will check into the game here. Folker, as a freshman, led the team in assists and in aces. Gamble, she'll set up Hamilton. Hard hit ball there, and she'll score for the Eagles. Beautiful hit there by Hamilton, as the Eagles now only need 2 more points to take away this victory. Well, of the set, rather. Folker just too strong. Trinity Baptist will capitalize. Coming into the game, number 17, Maggie Bergenholzer. Rather, Holzer. She'll send one over. Folker sets up Halverson. Can she score? Off speed doesn't work. Berholzer sets up Foster. Can she score? Possibly she can. And she'll get her first kill of the ball game. McLeod just can't get a full hand on that one. Berholzer back again for the serve. Folker sends over one to Bethany Gamble. Hard hit ball, but Trinity Baptist is there. And Sue Lee can't get a hand on the bottom of that one. Okay. 23-14 is the match score. Berholzer back again to serve. Folker sets up Hamilton. Chloe Johnson tried one. Kenzie Folker sends a free one over. Pointer tried one, doesn't work. Lee from the back row, that one doesn't work either. Here's Johnson. And that one skies out of bounds. Hannah Doral will check into the game here for the Eagles for the possible final point to come right here. Here's Halverson. She got 3 service aces in a row, not that one. McLeod quickly checks back into the game for Halverson following the mistake. Back to the Trinity Baptist Eagles. Morgan Wells, a libero from Homestead, Florida. She'll send one over. Folker sets up Doro. She'll go upstairs. Nearly score, but Wells is there. Johnson sends one over. Folker sends one to Gamble. Can she score? Berholzer's there. Berholzer will send one over. Folker. Hamilton, can she win this one? And she does. Had to wait for the call by the official. But the Eagles do take this first set and in professional fashion. Carrie, what did you like about this one?
I like that, like I mentioned earlier, the girls were comfortable enough to try some of those plays that maybe they aren't able to attempt and execute whenever they're a little bit under pressure. One thing I definitely like to see them try that.
Great first set here for the Eagles. The second one's coming here soon. We'll step aside real quickly, though. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with Carrie Ordway. Carrie, moments ago, we just received the stat sheet. What were the positives and negatives that you could receive from that one?
Well, definitely the positives. We see a lot of kills collectively across the team. And one thing that I really like to see with those kills and the attacks is that they're not centered on one player. We really see that our setters were able to use a variety of our hitting options. And I think that always adds to the strength of play.
With this game being so, not necessarily close, but in striking distance for the Trinity Baptist Eagles, what are the Pensacola Christian College Eagles going to have to do to possibly make this game not even possible for the other team to come back?
You know, one thing that I think that the Eagles could work on in this set, and it's something that I think I saw Coach Oman and Leota talking to the girls about a little bit, is they like the comfort that they're seeing the girls with out there, but they're getting a little bit too comfortable and losing a little bit of that gravity concerning some of those unforced errors that they could definitely clean up. It's one of those situations that you definitely want to train your team to be ready to perform when they are under pressure, but you also want them to be able to perform at the same level when there is not as much pressure.
Hunter, the junior from Port St. Lucie, Florida, scores here for the Eagles. Jade Halverson checks back into the game here as well. 3 service aces and 3 kills on the ball game. Hamilton from the back row, and she'll score. Great placement by the sophomore from Durham, North Carolina. Looks like Carrie Ordway back in her playing days.
Ha! And, you know, that's really an option that I would like to see the Eagles use more often when they do have one of their hitters on back row, whether it's Hamilton playing all the way around or whether it's in that one position when Halverson is in the serving position, but to use those back row players when they are hitters and trained hitters as one of their hitting options.
Brooke McLeod collecting the service ace alongside with 9 kills on the, not kills, but digs on the ball game. Nearly made that one 10, but Pointer steps up here for the Trinity Baptist Eagles. Strikes first for the team, now they're down 2. Checking in number 12, Morgan Holton, and she will serve as well. Holton, the defensive specialist, freshman from Tampa Bay, Florida. Holton sends one over. Here's Butcher, sends an off-speed over to Halverson, and I believe that was a
net violation.
Oh, a net violation. Wow, didn't see that one coming. Obviously, the official had the better view on that one. Brittany Hunter checks into the game for Sue Lee. She already has a service ace on the night. Career high 11 against Welch. Played Welch earlier today and collected 8 of them. 5 of them rather. Hamilton crosses one into the lower court. Trinity Baptist somehow gets a hand on it. Yet the Eagles do score. Sue Lee back again for another serve. Team leader in aces for the year. Nearly collected another one. Butcher's there. Halverson will send one over on the second hit. That one doesn't work. Here's Gooden. Eagles there. Hamilton. She had 8 kills in the previous game against Welch. Hamilton there. McLeod behind her. Butcher will sky one over. That one's a bit easy. Free ball. What is Halverson going to do? And she'll score. Let's see that one again. Jade Halverson. If you send the free ball her way, that's like sending a fastball up the middle to a really good hitter on the 3 or 4 mark. And Sue Lee will get another service ace of the ball game. Had a quick glimpse of that previous play made by Halverson. She now has 5 kills on the ball game. There was Gooden. Here's Hamilton, winds back, gets it. Trinity Baptist collects and sends one over. Here's McGirt. That one was deflected. The Eagles will score. Stretches their lead to 7. Coach Bennett needs to talk things over, calls a timeout. We'll talk things over as well. Alvin Chapman and Carrie Ordway will be back momentarily. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Sue Lee, the freshman from Hawaii, back to serve. Can the Trinity Baptist Eagles collect? No, they can't. Give Sue Lee another service ace there. Here's Lee again, a bit of off speed. That nearly goes over, but doesn't. I believe that is her third service ace of the night. Had 5 previously against Welch. Leads the team with, I believe, 44. Carlin Pointer, the sophomore from Lake Butler, will send one over. Butcher quickly set up to Halverson. She can't get under that one. Here's Ingram. That's directly into the net. And the Eagles do score. Capitalizing on Trinity Baptist's mistakes here. Into the game, Bethany Gamble from Cleveland, Tennessee, and Folker, who was back to serve. Here's Ingram, can't get under the ball. Folker sets up Gamble, can she score? Pointer's there. Folker, high one to Hamilton, can she score? She does! Puts Wells in a terrible position to cover. And Hamilton will score as well. Hamilton and Halverson, the H Tower, both with really great hitting percentages as of the first half of action, rather the first set. Trinity Baptist trying to make something happen here. They do. Folker quickly to Halverson. Pointer's there. Wells sets up Ingram. They've been going to her a lot lately. That one's too strong. Allegedly, that one was tipped. And the point is awarded to Trinity Baptist. Carrie, did you happen to see who that one was tipped by?
I did not.
Interesting call by the official, but she obviously has a better look on that one than we do. Back to serve for Trinity Baptist, number 14, Katie Goodwin, the middle blocker from Jacksonville. The Eagles do score in that situation. Don't know how they did.
There's a rotation error on Trinity's side.
Oh, couldn't see the hands of the official there. My apologies, viewers at home. But Halverson is back for the serve. She's having a great night and great stretch of games offensively. In the previous match against Welch, made a career high in digs and also in percentages in her hitting with 63% and also 14 kills on the night. Eagles currently lead 3-12, 9-point deficit for Trinity Baptist. Here's Halverson. Gets under that. Here's Ingram again. Off-speed, Halverson's there. Quickly to Doro, but that one goes straight into the net. If Doro could have got a hold of that one, that would have easily been points, and the crowd would have loved that. Hannah Doro, a crowd favorite by Eagles fans. Number 14, Katie Goodwin, back again for the serve. Folker sets up Hamilton on another side. Folker's there. Bethany tries to send one. Pointer's there. Johnson send one over. Folker, quick one to Doro. Off speed a bit. Trinity Baptist is there. Foster sends one over. McLeod. Hamilton crosses one over. That one doesn't work. Pointer tries one at the net. Doro is there. Eagles currently lead by 9. Hamilton back to serve. Coming into the game for Trinity Baptist, number 7, Millennia Bennett. The freshman from Dutch Caribbean. Foster on the right side. Can she score here? Folker's there. Quick set up to Gamble. And she'll score. It almost looked like Gamble hit that one out, but We obviously don't have the angle there. Great call by the official on top. Hamilton back again to serve. Hamilton throws a high one up. Can she get an ace? She does! No, she doesn't. Looked really good from this angle, but Tori Hamilton can't find the territory. Eagles still lead by closely double digits. 9-point is the deficit. Bergholzer back to serve. Gamble sets up Doro. There's the easy one. Foster, can she get under it? She does. McLeod is there. Volker, back territory. Can Bersenhol get there? She can. Quick setup to Gamble. Can she score? And she doesn't. Trinity Baptist will capitalize. Berholzer back again for the serve. Quick one to Hunter. Most kills on the team. Season high 20. Folker. There's Gamble. Can she score? She doesn't. Well, actually she does. Double hit there by Trinity Baptist. Coming into the game for the Eagles, Haley Butcher and Allie McGwirt. For Kenzie Folker and Bethany Gamble. As the Eagles are now up 9. Carrie, how do you expect the Eagles to close out this specific set?
You know, they've been doing really well, but they have been making some unforced errors. I think it's things that are just mistiming issues or communication issues. So just kind of tightening up those, avoiding those will help them finish this set out strong.
Pointer scores here for the Trinity Baptist Eagles. The sophomore from Lake Butler, Florida, leads her team with kills, 80 on the season, 10 in the previous match in a defeat, 3-0 sweep by Welch. Hanasi, I was about to say Butler, but Foster back to serve. Her first serve of the night. Butcher. Doro goes upstairs with the off-speed and scores. Jade Halverson checks into the game to demand the middle here for the Eagles. Brooke McLeod, the senior, being honored here tonight. Back for the serve. Foster's there. Berholzer, pointer, can she send one inside? She can't. The Eagles will capitalize as they now lead by double digits. McLeod send one over. Berholzer sets a pointer. Can she win it? She can't. Hunter with great hands. McGirt sends an easy one over. Berholzer is there. Here's Johnson. She can't score. Butcher sets up Hunter off speed. Trinity Baptist is there. Johnson with a big swing, and she gets the territory. Just there. Johnson somehow finds the lines there. Risky call there by the official, but the point will be awarded to Trinity Baptist. Back to serve, Morgan Holton. Quick one to Halverson. Can she score? She does! Carrie, it's like whenever the Eagles need a score, they go right to Halverson every single time, and she delivers.
She's definitely providing a really good option, hitting option, especially bringing that confidence to every swing.
Lee sends one over. Pointer's there. Berholzer sets up number 14, Katie Goodwin. That's no good. McGirt. Wells. Gooden again. She can't get it. Hamilton. Cross court. They got to send one over, and they do. McLeod's there. Butcher to Hamilton. Can she score? Wells is there. Pointer. She'll try to score here. That's out of bounds. The Eagles do score here, pushing the lead to 11. Back to serve once again. Sue Lee, the freshman from Hawaii. Here's Lee. Pointer's there. Gooden. Butcher to Halverson. Can she score? And she does. Halverson with an amazing hitting percentage. Can't wait to get the stats back to see what it is. Coming into the game for the Eagles, Kayla Boggs, the sophomore from Loveland, Colorado. She comes in the game for Hallie Butcher. Eagles only needing 5 more points to take this set here. Here's Pointer. She'll try to cross one over. Boggs is there. Boggs just checking into the game, gets her first touch. Burholzer, Pointer. I believe that's a double hit. I was correct. Sue Lee back again for another serve. Eagles needing 4 more points to take this victory. Here's Sue Lee, off speed there. Burholzer. Halverson is there. Good old reliable Halverson from Las Vegas, Nevada. Forces Trinity Baptist to take a timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, Carrie and I will be back soon. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with Carrie Ordway. And Sue Lee collects another service ace. Just for the viewers at home, Carrie and I would just want to thank you so much for tuning in and being faithful all season. It's been a blast. I don't know about for you, Carrie, but I've enjoyed every moment to be able to broadcast to the fans for the volleyball players across the Eagle community. Hamilton again. Wells is there. Pointer tries to send one over. Boggs with a great set. Back set to McGirt. Double wall is there. McGirt again. Can she find the lines? She does. Well, as we were saying, Carrie, this has been an amazing season here for the Eagles, possibly on the verge of collecting their 11th win. How can they carry this momentum over to the postseason?
A big part of it is mental. We talk a lot about how volleyball is both a game of momentum, but also a mental game. There's a lot of mental aspects to it. Also, resting up for the end of the season, for the postseason. One thing that I think we saw working against the Eagles last weekend in a couple of big matchups was the fact that they're kind of at the point of the year, both the semester and their school year and also in the season where they're tired. So just working to get a little bit back on top of things, rested, practice those things that need a little bit of cleaning up. They should be ready to go.
Coming into the season, the Eagles were looking at a lot of questions to be answered, especially on the offensive side. The Eagles relied heavily on Ginger Cannon, the South Region Player of the Year last year, and they thought that we were going to have no offense, but we obviously see ladies like Jade Halverson, Tori Hamilton, and even Hannah Darrow are hitters that can deliver here for the Eagles. How confident are you in their ability to deliver during the postseason as well, because they've already delivered in the regular season?
Yeah, as long as they continue to do what they've been doing and also continuing to improve, not remaining happy with where they are, but we've seen them do that throughout the whole season and transitioning from last season with playing with a player like Ginger Cannon to this season. They've already improved so much, so just continuing that.
Consistency is key for these teams to be successful this year. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be back as both of these teams talk things over before the possible final set of this Eagles season. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with Carrie Ordway as we are possibly entering the last set here for the Eagles season, if they can possibly pull through here. Carrie, we just received the stat sheets moments ago. What were the things that you liked and didn't like about them?
You know, one thing that really stood out to me from this past set is the 18 digs that our senior Brooke McLeod had in this past set. Being able to have that much consistency on the back row is really great, and that really sets up the rest of her team for success as well.
Sue Lee with 5 service aces. She got 5 last game, but this is the third set, and she already has 5. Talk about the possibilities of her even breaking her record of 11 this game here today.
Yeah, as long as the defense and then also the setters keep doing what they've been doing and giving her those opportunities, she's definitely within reach of being able to hit that number.
Jade Halverson collected the service ace, makes that 2, but also got 8 kills and also has a 50% hitting percentage on the night. Talk about her efficiencies.
Yeah, we are seeing her execute really well, putting together all of those pieces that she's been practicing all season.
And give her another one. Jade Halverson showing herself to be very offensively efficient here for this Eagles volleyball team. As in about a week, they prepare to travel to Jacksonville and possibly compete for a region title. But one of the teams they have to face on the way there is the #1 team in the nation, Bob Jones. What are the Eagles going to have to do to possibly compete against this team?
You know, one of the things that we saw really work against the Eagles last week was just the mental aspect of the game, making those unforced errors and not being able to overcome those unforced errors and switch that mindset back. I think that was one of the major keys that worked into the Eagles' loss last week against the Bruins.
Don't know what's going on here on the bench here. I believe the Trinity Baptist Eagles are facing a rotational error here. That problem gets quickly solved. Back to serve, Chloe Phillips. She's making her first appearance to the game here. The freshman from Jacksonville, Florida. The official quickly talking to the scores table. It's been a long season, Carrie.
Yeah, I have definitely felt like it's been a pretty long season. And if I feel that way, I know the girls are feeling that way too.
Butcher with a great attempt. That fails. Doro goes upstairs, and she'll score. Let's see that one again. Hannah Doro, the sophomore from Michigan, goes upstairs. Beautiful set by Butcher. Literally a fastball up the middle for her to send that one over. Sue Lee is back for her serve. She has 5 service aces on the game. Can she get another? And she does! Make that one 6! Sue Lee with a total of 11 service aces between both tri-match games. That ties her season high of 11 in one game. Can she get another one? And she doesn't. And Carrie, how is she so good at getting these service aces so frequently?
You know, one thing, she definitely does come out aggressively on each of those serves, which is part of what contributes to her receiving those number of aces, as well as what we just saw in the last one with that error.
Hamilton uses the block effectively, and she'll score for the Eagles. Tori Hamilton. That'll be her 6th block of the game. And her hitting percentage rises to 30%. Here's Folker. Johnson tries to send one over. Folker back set to McLeod. Can she score? And she will! Brooke McLeod, give her a kill. Along with a numerous amount of digs and 1 service ace. What a senior night performance by the senior from Semi Valley, California. Folker, she'll send one over. Pointer. Beautiful set. But Doro was there. Doro with one of the best blocking percentages as a freshman last year. Beautiful set serve there by Folker. Free ball for Doral, which she'll score. Eagles up big. Deficit by Trinity Baptist of 6. Folker back again. Here's Johnson. Can she score? She will. Uses that block effectively. Found Bethany in the wrong position there. Back to serve, Morgan Wells. She switches her jersey. Allows Chloe Phillips to play libero instead. And the Eagles do score here. Halverson checks into the game, and she's having a great offensive performance of 50% hitting percentage and 8 kills on the night. On the verge of either tying or extending past her career high, which she set about 4 hours ago. A 14 double hit by Trinity Baptist. Coach Bennett needs to talk things over, and we will as well. Welcome back, fans from all over. Alvin Chapman alongside with Carrie Ordway. Carrie, the Eagles take an early 7-point lead. How can they keep it?
Continuing to do what they've been doing. They've been successful over the last 2 sets, so just, running these plays that they've been calling. It looks like we are going to see a little bit more of the Eagles bench come into play, which will be exciting to see.
You are correct. Coming to the game, number 14, Grace Liu, the freshman from Houston, Texas. Just about 9 hours away. Here's Ingram. Liu gets her first dig. Hamilton off balance. Nearly scores there. Here's Johnson. Directly into the net it goes. McLeod will send one over again. Halverson is there. Here's Halverson, tries to send one. Ingram. The Eagles do score again, pushing the score to nearly double digits. Actually, we don't score here. Trinity Baptist does capitalize, back to serve here. Number 22, Jenna Ingram. Great set, great hit. Folker Dare. Bethany Gamble tries again and she'll score. Beautiful consistency by the junior from Cleveland, Tennessee. And Grace Liu checks out the game for junior Brittany Hunter. Eagles lead by a point of 9. Hamilton sends one over. Crosses over to Johnson, but Hunter is there. Brittany Hunter hasn't had so many show-out performances as she had since the beginning of the season, but easily one of the most effective hitters on the team here, Carrie.
Yeah, and absolutely, she's one of the more consistent hitters as well. She's a constant option there on the outside for the Eagle setters to go to.
Johnson, she'll try one, met by Jade Halverson. Hunter's here, and she'll score. One thing that you got to love about her is the fact that even if your other hitters aren't hitting as well, you can always rely on Brittany Hunter, the junior from Fort St. Lucie, Florida. Hamilton. What a serve by her. From the back row for Trinity to no avail. Hamilton back again to serve here, as the Eagles are currently 9 points away to the end of the regular season. And what a serve by her. Give her the service ace. Gotta love that one, Carey. Doesn't even give the defense a time to operate here. Hamilton will try one again. Can she get it? Pointer will send one over. Hamilton gets a hand on it. Hamilton off the back row. Met by Poinier. Volker finds the back row. Can she get it in? And she does. Great play there by Kenzie Volker, as the Eagles are now 7 points away to the end of their regular season. Hamilton tries that play again. That doesn't work. Cora Lathers checks into the game for the Eagles. Here is Burholder. She's back to serve as well for the Eagles, but of Trinity Baptist. Volker, quick set to Gamble. That's a double hit. And Carey, I mean, you're an official as well. Sometimes it's really difficult to tell whether a player, especially a setter, does a double hit or not.
Yeah, absolutely. And as the head official, that's one of the main things that you're looking at during that part of the play is the setter's hands, the positioning of her hands, and then also how the ball contacts and also leaves her hands. A lot to process in one moment for the head official.
Hunter nearly scores for the Eagles. Kathy Lawrence checks into the game. She got her first playing time minutes last game against Welch, and she even scored the winning point of the entire game. Eagles now 6 points away from the end of the regular season. Here's Burholzer, sets up Foster. She'll get up, and she'll score. Kathy Lawrence a bit out of position as she recently gets checked into the game. Eagles now down 12. And Carey, Brooke McLeod literally plays away to the end of her Eagles season at home. What do you think's running through her mind right now aside of the game?
You know, I would be surprised if anything other than the game is running through her mind right now. She is experienced enough and enough of a veteran player that she's able to push aside any of those emotions that she has about this being her last game.
Lawrence with the great flexibility there. Puts Foster in a bad position. Halverson's there. Butcher sets up Hunter. Brooke nearly gets the great dig there, but Trinity Baptist will score. Eagles still lead by double digits here. Back to serve number 14. Gooden, Katie Gooden. Kathy sends one over. Kathy Lawrence, rather. Beautiful block there by Halverson. Free ball for her. Can she score? And she will! Halverson puts the Eagles within 5 points to the conclusion of the regular season. Brooke McLeod comes to the bench. No clue if that's the last time we're going to see her of this matchup. Halverson, great serve here. Foster rises up. Butcher's there. Here's Kathy. And I believe that is a double hit as well. Not going to lie, Carey, I really do appreciate you. Every time when it's a double hit before the head official even calls it, you just go to your desk and just flash to number 2.
Mm-hmm. It's one of those things, once you've trained yourself to see it, you can't unsee it.
Just a natural instinct, is it?
Yep.
Chloe Phillips back to serve here for Trinity Baptist. Can they reach double digits? We don't know. Butcher quickly sends one over. And a beautiful double block there by Doro and Lawrence. Here's Butcher, beautiful set here to Hunter. Off speed, no good. Trinity Baptist will recover. And a beautiful block there by Doro. Let's see that one again. Great defensive stop there by the Eagles. That ball had no chance. Now the Eagles 4 points away from concluding their regular season. Grace Liu, she'll send one over. Carrie, quick question for you. With this being the last game of the regular season, the Eagles do have about 3 to 4 days of practice. What do you think these practices are going to entail?
I think it's going to be a lot of scrimmaging probably, and a lot of, either within the scrimmage, whether the coach is telling them certain things to work on and focus on, because at this point you just want to hone that muscle memory as much as possible so that when you are in those high-pressure situations, your body knows what to do without your mind getting in the way.
Coach Bennett needs to call a timeout for the Trinity Baptist Eagles. As they step aside, we will as well. Welcome back, Eagle fans from all over, from the possible final timeout of the Eagles' regular season. Ingram doesn't work. Hamilton, will she score? She doesn't. Burholzer. Great off speed there by Morgan Wells as she switches her jersey. And Trinity Baptist crosses double digits. Carrie, the possibilities are not high, but have you ever seen a game where the team was down by double digits and possibly still won?
I don't remember any off the top of my head.
And Doro goes upstairs, slams that one home. Let's rewind that one again. Beautiful play, great set there by Butcher, and Doro just slams that one home like a two-run double. Emma Reagan checks into the game here for the Eagles. Kenzie Folker back for the serve. Can she deliver us home and send everybody home for the rest of the regular season? My apologies. Here's Wells. McLeod is there. McLeod, rather. Here's Reagan. Beautiful hit there. Net violation by Trinity Baptist. The Eagles do score. One more point to end it here for the Eagles. Reminder at home, Kenzie Folker did lead the team last year in service aces. We're not going to have one this time. Ingram met by a block by Doro. And ladies and gentlemen, that's the Eagles season for the year. Ends on a positive note. They take this one 25-10. Carrie, what's your take on this one?
I think this is a great win to take coming out of their regular season, going into playoffs this season, or into the tournament, the regional tournament this weekend. And I just want to take a minute to recognize Brooke McLeod once again for all of the work and the effort and the time that she's put in over the course of the last 4 years. It's been a pleasure being able to not only watch her during these games and to also help call her games, but also to watch her practice and to be able to see her go from being a freshman on the team and a sophomore on the team to now being one of the leaders on the team and really taking command and growing not only as a volleyball player, but as a leader and as a person overall. And so just thanks a lot, Brooke, for everything that you've put in over the last 4 years.
Yeah, just not Brooke, but the McLeod family. Brooke tells me all the time her family tunes in and watches the live streams consistently. We want to appreciate you, and my apologies for ever saying her last name wrong, but we definitely do appreciate your daughter being a part of this program. And ladies and gentlemen, for the last time, I'm Alvin Chapman alongside with Carrie Ordway, and we want to personally thank you for being a part and joining with us as we were able to see and contribute to the Eagles season. You guys have a great rest of your afternoon and wish the best wishes for this Eagles volleyball team. Thank you so much.